Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse where Mom is back and so is Chris. Yay!
Well,
Hi,
I
Chris.
never went anywhere, so I'm not technically. I'm not back technically. I'm still here.
Well, technically, I did go a lot of places, but it was the same place over and over and over and over. There was a lot of repetition. And I have to go back tonight. One of the
No
students was like, my girlfriend will go to class if there's another woman there. And I'm like, okay, I can go.
blackmail.
Yeah, I bet. But I told him I'm only going once a week, so pick your day. So I said I'd be back tonight, which is interesting in that it was 70 degrees yesterday. It's been windy AF here lately, but it was still 70
Oh yeah.
degrees and absolutely delightful
Ooh.
out there with, walking the doggers with just a t-shirt and, trousers. I don't wear shorts. I saw a picture of myself from the party we were at. I'm like, nope, nope, hitting the gym, losing some weight, no shorts. But,
Why no shorts?
'cause I don't have the legs for it.
Right.
Admittedly, the picture was not taken at a good angle, but still wasn't an attractive picture. Just just to put it
Aw.
nicely, that was not a good picture.
Aw.
But that's okay. I will keep it as a reminder of why I need to go to the gym and not keep going, anyway, I go to the gym today because I don't want to go to the gym today. But I shall go nonetheless. Let's see. I barely played the game for the last week because having company kind of messes with that.
Yeah, I haven't been in for the past few days. I only logged in to do the dailies and nothing else.
I did see from Casual's update from yesterday, the day before, that Counselor Suna has done her last show and is leaving.
Yep.
Yeah,
And no background info on why, but that's because she's in Europe and
yeah. The
they're
time
still
difference
do
has got to
everything
be
in the US.
huge thing for her to do a 2 p.m. show, which is kind of early. Means it's 7 at night, 8 at night for her.
That's not very late. I mean, I know people. I mean, it depends on the person, I guess, but I personally wouldn't mind it.
Well, that's when it starts, and then it goes 2 hours, so that's 10 o'clock. Okay, that's fine for some people. But the thing is, 2 o'clock is kind of early here. That's 2 o'clock my time. That means it's 11 a.m. on the West Coast. That's a lot of the people who listen to the show aren't going to listen to the show because they're at work. It used to be they'd push it by doing it like 4:30. I'm going to leave this. We got
Well,
an ad coming
the
in here.
2 p.m. show had the chance of actually having any Europeans in.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be moved back into the time zones that will primarily focus in the US, then there'll be less Europeans involved.
Well,
I'm not
so
sure.
then they have to kind of do what I'm doing. I was trying to explain that the show at 6 in the morning, my time, is ridiculously early for Americans, but it's pretty good for you guys. Then my evening show is kind of ridiculous for you guys, but it's pretty easy for Americans. So honestly, if they're going to keep a strong European content, viewership, they really need to think about maybe doing 2 shows a week.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it.
Well, but they could. I mean, it doesn't cost
I
them
mean, they
anymore.
could do many things,
They
but
could.
I said that they probably will not.
Yeah. But I'm letting them know. I'm letting everybody know you can do 2 shows a week.
Yeah, it's technically not like every day, it's just
No, well,
a
it's
week.
a show. It's a once a week show. It's 2 hours. And for whomever the new community manager is, that's something that should be feasible.
I wonder who they're going to bring into the role.
I don't know. I didn't see anything posted that they're advertising for jobs, but they say they've already got somebody.
No.
So,
Yeah. It was already mentioned that they have someone already
yeah. And
easing in.
yep.
So, yeah.
Way back in the day, they had 2 community managers who were both very, very good, and for reasons as Cryptic went through a lot of changes, they both got fired. So, like, my guess is from what has been said historically and things that Kel has said, community managers they go through pretty fast because you're taking a lot of flack. It's got to be a tough job.
I don't know. Looking at some companies, I would say it's a very easy job because they do nothing.
Okay.
Because I can't say last time I've actually seen any posts and any interaction done by a community manager at, let's say, Crystal Dynamics, for instance.
Well, that's not a good thing.
The lead community manager has disappeared from the face of the earth. We know
Hmm.
she's the director, and no one has ever seen her anywhere. Like she doesn't post anywhere. I don't know what she does. No one knows what she does anymore. And they don't communicate with people. Like they don't communicate with the fan base. They just don't care.
Admiral Kage says, I think Kel is returning as a CM. I know Kel's starting a new job today, but that's all he said.
Oh, okay.
So that could be. A lot of people don't like Kel. And, everybody's entitled to an opinion. I like him, but I can see why some people don't. I mean, a lot of people liked Suna, and I didn't. Nothing personal and nothing like, oh, she's a horrible person. It's just there's something that was, I don't know, off putting for me.
I don't know. I guess
It's just, somebody via a voice on the internet for 45 minutes a week once in a while. That's not a great basis for deciding I do or don't like anybody. I will be the first to admit
no,
that.
that's definitely no.
She might be an excellent human being and a great community manager. Just no, didn't fit that slot I needed. And he also said he wouldn't be streaming through the week anymore during his streams last week. Oh, okay. Oh, does that mean I don't have to give him money on Twitch anymore? I subbed to his stream because I liked what he did. He was always funny, but
Was he?
yeah, he appealed to my sense of humor. I'll put it that way. There's a couple people who I follow and subscribe to because I think they are humorous, intelligent, and have reasonable content. And also, I know they could use the money, so show your support. Support the people you
Oh,
love.
yeah, that's fair.
And
So, Starfleet Academy finished up, wrapped up for the first season.
and we're gonna see it this Friday night. We're gonna do a close to 3 hour watch party on Friday. If anybody wants to join us. And then I have a project for the summer related to Starfleet Academy. We'll see if I can do it based on what happens in the last 3 episodes. We will see. Because heaven knows I don't have enough stuff going on this summer. But I keep doing well, I can do it next month. And then I finally realized, if you keep waiting for next month and next month and next month, all of a sudden you're going to be too old or too dead to do it. So definitely time to start working on some of these projects. Though we were going to work on the yard this week since I had some friends visiting. The weather was decent, and the winds. Oh my God, the wind! It was up to 40 miles an hour for the last couple of days,
Hmm.
which was nice in that all the leaves in my front yard blew into my neighbor's yard. Yay! But the trees were blowing so hard that the front is just covered with tree limbs and branches and sticks. And it's more of ugh. So work to be done. Speaking of, I have to look at this. My brother sent the weather forecast for where he lives, which is in the UP of
Mm.
Michigan. And then I saw the weather report for yesterday through Tuesday morning. They're expecting between 36 and 48 inches of snow in 3 days.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
past the snow phase.
yeah. Severe weather, yes. Let's see. Let's do that town. There you go. So what do I get a commercial? Just do that one right there. Blizzard conditions. Oh, total snowfall accumulating no more than 3 feet. In addition to what they've got on the ground, which is a couple of feet already.
Mm.
He sent me a picture of his front door. He's
Let me
able to open the
see.
front door, and there was, yeah, no problem, Admiral. We'll be here. So as you open the front door, you've got the impression of the snow of the door still being in the snow because it was blowing against the door, and then kind of got solid there.
Oh boy.
And he's an older man. I mean, he's an old man. Um, and it was wet, heavy snow, and he said he got about 3 feet outside the door trying to shovel it out and realized that's not going to happen. So he trudged through the snow over to the shed where he's got a bobcat. Do you know what a bobcat is?
A male cat?
It's a it's like a small snow. It's not. It is a snowplow, but it's got like a shovel in the
Oh,
front of it, and it's motorized, and you sit in it and steer it around like a forklift. But imagine that you could use the front end of it to plow snow. How's that?
never heard it being called the bobcat, but now
That's
I
a
know.
brand name here.
Okay, don't know that brand.
Hang on, I just want a picture, and it's giving me all these product listings.
I mean, I know what you mean. It's just
Okay.
I wouldn't have connected bobcat to
It,
the.
it is its brand name here. But yeah, front end loaders. Thank you very much, and track loaders. The track loader is what he's got, but he's got a small one, which is what a lot of people have. But basically, now he's got his own personal snowplow, and he said it went from 20 minutes to shovel out 2 feet to once he got to the shed, 20 minutes to shovel out the entire driveway, so he could get food delivered in time for the second snowstorm.
Right.
I looked out the window today, and it's like, no snow, no rain. I'm good. I'm glad I moved south.
I had a nice weather, and then it just kind of went cold again. But not extremely cold, but
Well, it's supposed to drop down to 15 today, but then get back to the 30s by the end of the day. And then kind of cascade up into niceness by the weekend, which is good because this Saturday is The Empire Strikes Back at the Symphony Orchestra. And then I've got my tabletop role playing game for Saturday evening. So, woo, I have a social life. Much as a large part of me would be like to be doing the sleeping in all week. So, Chris, let me tell you what's on my agenda for the game today. I have complete a random TFO, Tzenkethi ships in the battle zone, but only 5 of them, some AP damage in space, and some Borg on the ground. Let's see what I've got on
sounds
this.
interesting.
I've got
I've
AP on
got
this
some
ship.
Tzenkethi ships in space, so I could join in for that.
Well, why don't we head off to the battle zone? How many do you have?
30.
Oh, I have to.
Oh no.
I have to do 5 in the battle zone, but we could try and do 30 in the battle zone.
Just swap a ship.
No problem.
Won't be a second.
My internet has been very interesting. The speed that it's showing is decent. It's supposed to be 2 gig. I'm getting about 700 meg. Not quite what I wanted. But every now and then the game just like locks up, and I don't know if that's the game or my internet.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll click on something and the game just blocks. I'm in the battle zone whenever you want to get your ships changed and over here.
I'm right next to you.
Oh, so you are. Looking lovely as always. Let's see, what have we got here? We could finish off the asteroid thing right behind us if you want to, and then we could go to the unclaimed zone. That work for you?
Better hurry up. This yacht dot is coming our way.
Shoot him.
Oh no, he's actually
By
changing course.
by the way, you saw about Firefly?
Uh, I've never seen the original,
Oh,
so I
okay. So
don't
you're
have
not a
any.
Firefly person. Anyway, just I'm sure you already knew this, but
I
Fire.
was aware of it, that like it was running. They never broadcast it here.
Oh, it only ran
I
one
didn't have.
season, so it's kind of hard to do a series that runs one season, especially then before we had so much,
Yeah,
instant access to
it
everything.
never got any broadcasting here. So unless you were like into niche downloaded ripped versions of it or something. We didn't really have much access to it here when it was running. Equally at the same time, Stargate was a little bit
Yeah.
bigger, and it did have a distribution here, so it was just.
So
I know that they, for a moment, they shared actors from between both shows, kinda
I don't
around the
think
same
so.
time.
Who did they
Oh,
share?
didn't they have Claudia Black
No,
and Ben Bowder
no,
and Firefly?
no.
Jules State was in
Yeah.
it, and she was in Stargate
Oh, okay.
Atlantis. Someone else was there as well. I just don't remember all the
I
names.
mean, they could have had Ben Browder and Claudia Black briefly, or Ben, whatever his last name is, like for a single episode, though I have to say I don't remember them. Not that that means anything. Anyway, so they got canceled because the head of Fox didn't get that science fiction was a viable thing. So
It was
he
a very
canceled the show.
rough time.
Yeah.
She was in Farscape. That's what
Yeah,
I'm reading.
Farscape.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. They crossed over in that. I love Farscape. Unfortunately, it was a syndicated show here, so it didn't really have a an established time and place to go watch it,
Uh,
which makes it really hard to stay consistent. Anyway, back to
Forgetting she was in Pitch Black.
yeah,
I keep forgetting she was in
I
that
love
because
Pitch
I was
Black.
in a. Yeah,
It was a fun little movie, well executed. So I was going to say about Firefly, and then I'll drop it. They
no,
got
no.
everybody back together and got Joss Whedon's blessing on it to come back and do an animated series.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. Hey, for those of us who like Firefly, now obviously they're not going to be able to redo the series because in the movie, Alan Tudyk's character gets killed. I hope that's not a spoiler. I mean, the movie's been out forever, so they have to do.
Yeah, done.
Okay, I'm long done. I just have Borg on the ground at this point, which I can pick up later, and I have a random TFO.
Scary, but can try.
Really? Okay. I'll hit the button here. Wee woo.
We have a reboot.
Queuing up that
Lock and
fast. I'm gonna
load.
put my money on something Borgy, probably infected conduit.
I might get surprised.
Let's see. Probably works better if I put that back on. There we go. There we go. All right. So I got my AP damage done, and I got my ships done. So yay!
I actually had phaser damage. I just realized, so I got both of those things.
Nice.
Tzenkethi and phaser damage.
Oop, that works better. Oh, and we lost control of another zone. Oh no. I had Herald ships on 30 Herald ships on both of my tunes yesterday, on both accounts. And so I did the sign, and I thought, you know what? Go queue up Gateway to Grethor as a private one, and then you can just pick them off at your leisure.
Hmm.
That
Did it
did
work?
okay. It worked just fine. Oh, well,
Yeah,
swarm.
sure.
That's fine. Swarm's good.
See, told you might actually get something else. And we have all Federation ships. Mostly of the same era, plus me.
Still all Federation.
Yeah, they pulled off a very nice ending. The season. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was
Does it
satisfied.
cliffhanger, or does it have a season end?
No, they don't have a cliffhanger.
Okay. Well, since they were filming
They did a
both
cliffhanger
seasons
in the penultimate episode, so
Okay.
between the 9th and the 10th there was a cliffhanger, but yeah, we just had to wait a week for that one, not an entire year, which would
and
have
we,
been
on the
really
other
bad.
hand, don't have to wait at all for it.
Well, yeah, you'll binge watch it, yeah.
Yep. I've decided after I binge watch and get a little done for a project, I am going to just cancel my Paramount sub for a little bit. I canceled my Discovery. I figure, you know what, for the cost of it, it's like $12 a month. I can just, order it up when I want to watch it and then cancel it.
Pretty
Because it's
much.
about the same cost as renting a movie. But I think I've
Yeah.
turned on the television slash watching Paramount or Discovery twice in the last 2 months. And that's a lot of money to spend for nothing. Have you got? No, somebody else got that one.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much in it, of anything else that is good and watchable.
Everything I can watch off YouTube that I want to watch. And honestly, I've been listening to music and listening to YouTube for a while. Okay, I've got the one on the far west, far east, this side. What is that? That's east. I'm on the far east side of the map.
I'll take the one here.
There's 5 of us. You want to put
Me.
money on the fact that somebody doesn't get one? And who has
That's not
joined us
me.
here? Good morning. What's the hell? How are you doing?
Very well.
Good. I saw you in game a few times when I stopped in for the few minutes I was playing every day. Actually, I didn't even play every day. I finished the event and it's been like, ugh, I have things I have to do. Yep, 2 haven't
The
been done yet.
Impersa is a really nice ship, if you haven't found out by now.
Which one?
The Impersa.
Oh, no, I haven't opened it up yet. I made sure I got it. Like I said, this was a week of having company at my house, so not a lot of time to do anything that wasn't directly related to the reasons they were here. Once I get done with a project I'm hoping to wrap up today, it's like, I don't have to play the event. I don't have anything going on. Woo! I mean, the dilithium's nice, but I'm at that point of I just don't care. I'm so tired of everything. Chris, you've opened the Impersa, correct? Or was that Taz? It was Taz. Taz opened it up and was talking about it.
I did open it up
Oh,
and I
did you?
used it, yeah.
Okay. If it's halfway decent, I'll give it to some of my littler tunes and let them have some fun.
It is buffed by your hull HP. And if you buff your hull HP to ridiculous levels, its lands will be to ridiculous levels.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, the lance is really kicking.
Spencer has a screenshot where the lance hit for 34 million.
Yep. It's
It,
ridiculous. I melted
a
a
star.
dreadnought. Well, no. Can't melt the gas. But I melted a huge dreadnought and a few TFOs, which was like, that was insane. That normally you would really take a beating, but no. Just broke them a new one.
I kind of have a relatively chill week after today, so I might actually be able to sit down and do something in game that isn't just getting through the dailies.
Oh, I'll have such a chill week for the rest after yesterday. Oh, I'll be so chilling.
Yes,
Actually, I do plan to do some cleanup, but
I cleaned the whole house because I was having company, and now that company's left, I have to clean the whole house. Not
oh
that they
no.
were messy; they weren't in the least, but it's still. I gave them the downstairs because my friend she's on crutches after knee surgery, so there's no way I was going to ask her to go upstairs. I don't think you could. But it means everything was focused downstairs, and it's just disorganized. And they were very nice people, but it's still a matter of clean everything. Go back, clean everything. It's a good excuse. It's spring cleaning. Might as well.
I was actually meaning to wash windows.
I'll wash the
Got
windows
them
after it
so
snows
greasy
today.
after this. We had such a rough winter that they're really greasy.
Yeah, mine are awful.
Like they look like they have a layer.
Ugh.
It's not even like they look like there's spatter on it that dried out. It just
Uh-huh.
looks like they have a layer. I might need to scrub.
You're not on the ground floor, are you?
No, I'm on the third floor, but
Wow.
we the windowsills on the outside are very wide
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
years back the building's been insulated additionally, so it kind of made the walls kind of thicker.
Hmm.
The outer walls are coated now in some layers of that styrofoam and some isolating wool, whatever else, and then like some outer coating, whatever, paint. So this all like extended the length of the window, so they could doubled. So and they're very flat, so everything that spatters is just reaching half the height of the window. So whenever it rains, it's
Trying to
just
think.
all over the
I
windows.
don't think I've got noticeable windowsills outside. Now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing. In an apartment block, you'll have huge windowsills here. We have them inside and we have them outside.
Inside, yeah. Inside, I've got really big windowsills. They're like shelves. They're so big. And they're nice. And I've learned very quickly you can open the bottom half or the top half, to have the air come in. And if I open the bottom half and the dogs get excited, well, they go through the windows.
That's why I like our windows. I don't know if you've seen European windows in action.
Are they the ones that can hinge at the top or at the side?
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Those are so cool.
That is such a blessing because if you have a dog or anything, there's a there's no chance that they'll ever run out, but you still have air coming in, but it's not blowing in your face.
Well, I can
It's like
open the
it's just
top
right.
and I can open them from the top and let the window down, but still have the screen at the top part. And at this point, my dogs are not capable of jumping up the 4 feet to the top of that because they can barely get on the couch these days. They're
Boy.
older, they're muscly, but they're older. And the little one's only about 12 inches tall. She's not getting up there.
Meanwhile, about 2 hours ago, when Hagrid was resting after breakfast, I was like, I'm gonna pet. And I was told I'm not gonna pet.
Oh!
Yeah.
Did he
There
say
was a sound.
why?
There was a sound coming from him. I don't know. He just probably didn't feel like being pet.
Okay.
Sometimes does it. Like mostly when strangers try to hug him, and he's like,
Well, at least he
not
lets
in
you
the
know.
face. Yeah, he warns. Yeah.
That's good. Good
Plus,
morning.
he's not snappy at all when it comes to that.
Good morning, drunken heretic.
He just felt like he's gonna chill and look at me, cutesy and all that, but didn't want to pet. At least not on the face, anyway.
Okay. So I have to ask, does buff translate into European with more than one meaning, or do you just know it in terms of the gaming meaning?
What?
You know what buff buff means in English?
BUF or
BUFF.
BOF?
BUFF, like buff the shields
BUFF.
or buff the.
Yeah, that's just buffing.
Yes. Do you know what it actually means in English?
Uh, Not
After you
necessarily outside
polish after you
gaming.
polish furniture, you take a cloth and you buff it to make it shiny and pretty.
Oh, no,
Good
I
morning,
didn't know that
huzzah!
meaning.
Yeah, that's the root of it there. It's part of making something super shiny.
Nice. Random DFO completed.
Yay! And you live to tell the tale. Woo! Well, drunken heretic and huzzah, you guys are up early. Maybe you're up early. You're here early this morning. Glad to see you both. I have been doing stuff for the last week. Personal stuff. My grandmaster retired from the Navy on Saturday, so he had the full ceremony and we were invited to it, which was pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of ceremony and people giving speeches. But the best part was all his friends and family were seated at tables around the room, and one of his fleet mates, I think that's the correct term, came up and explained to people who didn't know that Brian has done martial arts for 30, 40 years now. And as a result, absolutely no one wanted to fight with him, and everybody at our table was like, we'll fight with him. But it was a fun moment for all of us who loved to get beaten up on by him. But that was nice, and that's what this whole week culminated in. And now everybody's gone home, and I'm back. I hope. Except for tonight, I'm going to go back to class because, I haven't been out of town for 24 hours. It's time to go do something. What the hell? Would you like to join us for something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I have done my thing, so it's whatever anybody wants to do at this point. If anybody else wants to join us, that's totally awesome. Do you have anything you'd like to do?
Heal health ground, destroy Tzenkethi ships in the battle
Oh,
zone,
fuck.
and
Well, we're there right now, so come on and join us.
I am walking.
That was our first thing today was, ships in the battle zone.
I was gonna say, for crying out loud, he couldn't have come earlier.
It's not a
By the way,
lot.
when people say Embracer employs crappy developers, I really mean it.
I don't think the Embracer devs were bad. I think they weren't well trained yet, but you know.
No, I'm talking about a company that's existed in the IT and gaming business for years, but they've just really declined.
Uh-huh.
There's this publisher called Aspire,
Uh-huh.
which is written just ASPYRR. So
What the hell is going to the left?
Apparently,
We are on our way to join you. What's the hell?
the
and
thingy was about to be taken over.
well, it's already been taken over,
Okay.
so I think we should go to the right.
We should go to the right. There's only two left. So we're going over to the Gamma one. One just fell again. The asteroid that we were just at fell, but why don't we finish this one, then we can go take care of the asteroid. Unless... There it is.
Why
Oh,
is my audio?
Aspire decided to celebrate this year's 30th anniversary of the Tomb Raider franchise
Yes.
by publishing an unsolicited patch that no one asked for.
Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned this.
No, that was published on Thursday.
Oh, okay, you mentioned something. Going up to the
Yeah,
Gamma array.
they
Okay.
published a patch that was developed by a different company than the remaster was actually made by, and it shows.
Yeah.
Because it broke the game to a point where everyone is literally just review bombing the game on Steam right now. And calling it broken is inherently inaccurate. And through the whole weekend, they kept like having programmed posts on social media, like, "Oh, join the new challenge mode, whatever. We published such a great patch," and everyone's been bashing and commenting. Like, they have no one who monitors their social on the weekend. I think, because I'm pretty sure those updates were automated
Oh, yeah.
in the social media, as it was a weekend, and like, but it's so weird that the company doesn't actually have anyone who just like, just has a glance onto the social media and like, I don't know, at least pauses the scheduled posts to promote the new content that clearly is breaking the game. To maybe just until they can look into this further, they could just stop posting about it. Not to aggravate people more.
Yeah, it's
so
kind of
bad.
handy when, especially over the weekend when something breaks and nobody's paying attention.
Yeah, except that they published that on Thursday. Backlash started on Friday, and they kept posting. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure that they don't even care and they don't monitor their socials. Because Aspire has been known for so many slops, of so many sloppily released, like remasters of ports and re-releases over the years. Like with Star Wars games, they published a lot of Star Wars games, and they were broken so many times. They were just porting them straight without any fixes. That they still have the inherent bugs that they used to have. It's like, yeah, like, they don't care. They just want the money, and they want to do this cheapest way possible.
But what money do you
Just
get when you sell a broken game?
Well, they do because they bounce off nostalgia. Oh, because you can play this on PlayStation 5 or like Xbox and whatever.
Yeah, but
Because it
if it
was like
doesn't
2000.
work, as soon as people realize it doesn't work, they're going to share the news. It's not like it's going to stay hidden and nobody's going to figure out that it's not functioning. It's not like we're
I
quiet
mean,
amongst ourselves.
we're not, but somehow that this is still making them money for whatever reason.
I used to work with movies. If you
Movies.
hyped up your movie high enough, you could get a lot of people into the cinemas for the first week
Yeah,
before
Yeah,
everyone figured out it's shit.
I think
yeah.
they do the
Oh,
same thing here with hyping people that because they're very good at like reaching out to their target audience in
hmm.
terms of like, oh, we're releasing this, and it's like long awaited nostalgia, BB trailer, teaser showing everything that's more sparkly and looking cool, and like until you get your hands on it, a lot of people pre-order, they
Yeah,
buy it on
yeah,
launch and everything, and then it's a sound deal because many retailers will not allow you to return it unless it's
Yeah, I
really
figure
inherently broken.
with some video games that is not going to last very long because you need to be players to last more than the weekend
yeah.
before they
Well,
figure
in this
out that
case,
the new
they
game or the new patch or the new whatever is male bovine excrement.
well the problem in this specific case with the Tomb Raider remaster for the first trilogy is that it was released 2 years ago. This was just an update, so you can't refund the game.
They
You can
had
only like
Daikatana when they re-released it on Steam.
what?
Ye olde Daikatana. I don't know
Yep,
if
the map just
you
went.
still remember. That was a not very good game, to put it very diplomatically.
I never heard of it.
Maybe that's
What's
why.
Uh,
wrong with it?
haven't missed anything.
Okay. Wow.
By the way, how are you doing on your ships?
They're full.
All right, got all 30?
Yeah,
Okay.
You also have the 30? Oh my
Yeah, he had the.
goodness.
I thought he said he had the 30.
now
I
I've got
have
a
the
heal
30.
health on ground. That is going to be swimmingly.
Sounds like a
That's.
reroll to me.
Oh, it's just a boring. It does it by itself. Drop a generator. Just wait a while.
Yeah, log to engineer, plop down generator and Nokada.
Get a coffee. Give your engineer a scotch. Go drink some coffee.
Won't even have time
That's
to get the coffee because it's 3000
Oh,
health. So
yeah. Figure from here, I might as well see if we
what
can get
I
some
will be
stuff out of it.
doing, but Chris won't presumably, is defeat Devon Afropods.
Yep.
I had that same one,
Did you
but
re-roll it?
yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
No, I had that yesterday. I completed it this morning before the new endeavors came in.
I did not do my endeavors on Saturday. I know. I we were up at like 5 because we had to leave early, and they had to pack up everything, and they also had to do laundry because reasons. So it was a really long day. I got home about midnight. I could do these before I go to bed. And my brain said, or you could make the bed downstairs and just go to sleep. Or I could do that. Yeah, that's a thing. Did we get this one? No. Oh, got one done. Yay. How did we get that one done? We didn't.
If any one of you needs dreadnoughts.
Nope. Not on this account. I heard the music. It sounded like we got it done.
We did something because I did hear the music as well.
Well,
There's-
one of the dreadnoughts is dead.
Yeah, but the problem is it's so hard to see where the other ones are on this map because it's not a stunningly well laid out
No, it's not.
plan. Go down here. There it is, okay. I think if they just tweak the location of the three so it's easier to find, would be nice, you know. Big circles.
Huh. Imagine if they tweaked the hull damage to something useful.
Ooh, that would be nice. Got that one, Chris? One there.
Where?
All four going. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember in the olden days, if you didn't get them out far enough, they'd snap back. And it could be very annoying to get those four, whatever the heck they are, pulled out far enough.
Hmm.
Don't think I've ever done that before.
What? Had them snap back or done that thing?
Do the whole thing itself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You pull them out, then you defeat the thing in the middle, which is really easy once the shield drops. Like ridiculously easy.
Mm.
Even if you're all alone.
Yeah. There it goes. Like to see it with the Purcell Lance. See what I mean? Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, this is easier. I just never bothered. I just came here to shoot the Tzenkethi and that was it. I
That
don't
was
think
it?
I ever came
That's all three.
do anything else.
For which we got... Don't we get... Oh yeah, we get one geranium carapace for that? That's it?
Ooh.
They need to give us a little bit more for all that work. Should get three.
You're in a battle zone. Be happy that you get anything, I guess.
Oh, hold on. If you get the battle zone for, who is it where you get two of them? It's not
Wolf?
Terran. Is it Terrans where you get two different rewards and you get three of each?
I don't
Don't
know
know.
if you get three,
Yeah.
but you can get two of each in the Undine battle zone and
Yeah.
the Dyson Sphere.
I thought you got three. Anyway, I'm getting out of this zone. Let's go do something else for a while. What should we do?
Sleep? I mean, outside of sleeping?
Yeah. Sleeping is good.
I'd love some.
I decided to get my closet, which is stupid closet. It's a horribly designed closet. It's a little too narrow to get two rows of shelves and hanger space in there. And then it makes a 90-degree jog to the right to a cabinet area that's only 24 inches wide, which is really narrow, but 36 inches deep, which is ridiculous. And all I can figure
What's
out
in
is that...
there?
Pardon?
What
What's-
was in there?
I have no idea. They bought some cheap generic cabinet and stuck it in there, but it's unusable because you can't get to it if you have the regular hangers up there, if you've got a shelf for it and hangers, because you're like fighting the clothes to get that there. And it's like that throughout the house. There's a lot of these little areas you can't get to without climbing into them. And it's very common in Indiana to have these weird little spaces. So I hired somebody to come in and, what's it going to cost to completely renovate the bedroom, closet, and the bathroom because they're all interconnected. It's a little ensuite. And they're like, yeah, 40,000. Is it worth 40,000? My real estate guy is like, no, it's not worth 40,000. Okay, what can we do to fix this? And for like $1,000, guys, we can do some custom build-ins. We'll do this and this and that. And I'm like, well, that's not going to hold enough hanger stuff. He said, okay, we can do this and this and this and this. Okay, I can live with that. But in order
Then
for them to
your
do that,
designated,
pardon?
that is then your designated space where you stuff any items that you don't want to have in your face every day, but don't want to throw away.
Well, he set it up so basically that will be um, drawers for stuff, and then we'll just change the lights in there so it now becomes very usable space. It's not as much space, but a bunch of unusable space versus a little less but completely usable space. Okay, that's fine, and it looks very nice. But in order to have them put it in, I have to take everything out, including take down all the shelving. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to patch the walls, repaint everything, and then they can come in and put it in. But, taking out an entire cabinet is disassembling it in place, hauling it to where I'm going to put it, reassembling it, going in, patching the walls for the second time because I did that when I moved in, repainting for the second time because I did that when I moved in. I hate repainting.
Okay.
But it's that or leave
It's
holes in the
sounding a
wall.
lot. That's beginning to sound a lot like work.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, we got about 10 minutes left here. Ooh, inch of snow coming today? What? That's got to be for somebody else. What? No. We're talking about snow tonight. I do not like driving in snow.
No one does.
Let's see. What time are they? Oh, goodness. Maybe I'm not going to class tonight.
If it's an inch of snow, that is somewhat manageable, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just I will be on an expressway with a lot of trucks, which can be really good. I mean, because a lot of times if there's any amount of snow, they just either smash it down or melt it. I'd rather go to class tonight than wait for Wednesday. What's Wednesday going to look like? Oh, Wednesday's going to be the same. I have my choice between horrible now or horrible Wednesday. I'll take it today. By Wednesday, I'll have an excuse not to go, oh, the weather's going to be awful. Yeah, yeah. But today, it's like, if the weather's really awful, I can get off the road, turn around, and go home.
Hmm.
Yay. Good. Now the 1 inch of snow's gone off my Chiron. Pick something. Let's play one last thing here. Then we'll head out for the day.
Oh, oh no. No ground.
Chris doesn't do ground. I have Borg on the ground, so I get that. I still have about 100. Oh, I'm down to 150 more Omegas before I hit my goal of 2,700 of each. So I have a little bit of work to do on that, but that's like do 10 minutes, come back, do 10 minutes, come back. It's perfect. I was going to aim for like 3,100, and then reality struck its ugly head. Do you want to spend the next 8 hours sitting in front of your computer playing the Omega game? No, I don't. Thank you.
No, I don't think anyone would have.
No, no. Uh, have you got anything else, Chris? No, you've got.
No, I just got touch and damage in space, but I can do that with that great thingy.
How would you guys feel about a little guillotine?
I'm always up for it.
Well,
Does that work for you? What's the hell?
yep.
Good. That's about perfect as long as we have a reasonable team. I've got a decent ship. Hopefully it'll queue up. Maybe. Come on, we just need to. Somebody should jump into this because, randoms. There we go.
Oh, well,
Wee
you
woo.
said it.
I did say
You
it.
said it as a wee woo. To quote a very famous Italian, let's go.
It's
Still
interesting.
funny to me that this is the same voice actor who voiced Parthenax in Skyrim.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Charles Martinet.
What's the name?
Charles Martinet.
Huh. I know the actor Max Martini, but I didn't know there was another Martini out there. But, there's a reason they're voice actors.
Hmm.
I mean, some actors are just good voice actors as well.
They are. But I mean, a lot of voice actors have the ability to do a lot of voices because they're talented.
Like someone brought the big pyramid ship.
They did. And we're
Technically, it's
waiting
not a pyramid.
on somebody to get here.
There is this pyramid ship, which is a carrier, and you see my ship here, which is a carrier.
Yeah, but its pets are like the size of your ship, and your pets are the size of its, I don't know, toilets. So I'd say, yeah, size
Yeah,
matters in this case.
but he can have only 4 because these frigates are huge.
Yeah, I know, but the size of those things is, and they have a very decent hull as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's around 60k for each, even though they're considered frigates, fighters, so
Do
quite
they do
bulky.
anything?
Oh,
Because
they
I've
do.
seen them in damage lists, and they are not doing very much damage.
Don't remember the
Taz is
readout.
here and Drunken Heretic's here in chat, though I hadn't heard Drunken Heretic.
I keep forgetting that you have changed your timetable with an hour.
I did not change my timetable. My
I didn't change
timetable
it.
was changed. I had nothing to do with it, Taz.
Yeah, I'm the
Not
new
me.
to this situation.
I was sitting here, I was like, yeah, 5 minutes until we go live.
5 minutes until we go
yes.
home.
Having a look at the stream, everyone's there. Oh my god, no!
I'd say don't you
Yep.
get the notification, but as everyone is complaining, notifications have turned into absolute garbage this month.
How was your vacation?
Well, it wasn't a vacation, but it was exhausting. I'm ready for a vacation. So,
Awesome.
quick rundown. Monday, I went to class, met my friends who drove up from Texas, and did class with them, drove home. They got home because they had to drive their Tesla and had to get recharged, and they had to eat. So I normally get to bed as soon as I get home, 11 o'clock. They got there at 3 in the morning. So I was up till 3. And of course, the dogs don't care. They have to get up at 5 anyway to go do dog things, so I was up at 5 with them. Rinse and repeat, basically. We were driving to and from Bloomington on Wednesday and Saturday. And they wanted to go to the gym, and I was just so exhausted. No gym. I'm just going to go home and nap. And then they went home after the retirement ceremony on... Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. On Saturday, I got home at midnight, went to bed. And that was it. Kind of slept in Sunday morning till, like 7 o'clock. Even the dogs were like, yeah, we're just sleeping in, thanks.
But the dogs went in on it.
By the way, the dogs were so good about having company. They were just so happy. They're like, oh, we like these people.
Nice.
They don't like company.
They don't. And they barked at them for about, a minute, 2 minutes. And then like, oh, you have dogs. You have lots of dogs. We love you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Someone deployed 5 and left it.
I'm just doing 3. Well, maybe they can protect 2.
I'm going back.
Okay. What's the hell can protect 2? 2 of them,
Eventually,
that is. Not number 2, just 2 places. This ship, excuse me. I'm not coming down with a cold. No colds.
I think Colt has a different opinion.
Yeah. So, do you remember at Christmas I was kind of sick?
yeah.
Yeah. Turns out I probably had COVID.
Oh joy.
Yeah, I didn't realize it because I didn't feel that bad. It just wouldn't go away. There'd been a flu bug running around at the same time.
If you've had COVID,
Yeah.
you don't smell anything, you don't taste anything.
No, not necessarily. Yeah,
Not
No.
necessarily,
yeah.
yeah.
On the original strain,
Not
that was
at
like
all.
the absolute giveaway is if you suddenly lost your sense of taste or things like that. But with some of the new variants, unless you've got it bad, no, you just have you feel lousy. You have the cold, flu, upper respiratory issues. And I mostly had the I don't feel good issues.
Which isn't really a dead giveaway.
No,
so,
it's not,
yeah.
especially with a flu variant being out there at the same time. Good morning, Cliff. Thank you.
Yeah, it would have been nice if a sickness was consistent, but when the virus-based, whenever a virus mutates, its symptoms will be changing, and you can't really rely on the same symptom over and over. I had COVID when it was like the big thing, and I probably had it since then, but only once did it shut down my smell and sense of taste.
Yeah, I know multiple people who assume they just were sick because everything was fine except they had the sniffly upper respiratory, but they had it bad, but never lost their sense of taste.
And with my parents, they sold it to me. Like mom sold it to my dad, dad sold it to me. They had none of those symptoms. Taste and smell still fully present. But then again, they didn't really seem that much affected by that. I suppose their virus database was probably more updated than mine.
There's a couple of simulators out here yet.
Yeah, I see that.
Trying to
Rude.
get over there in time. Or tries to escape.
And they don't
Simulator
escape.
dead.
Simulator dead.
Got that one. We got our 6.
Are they all dead now?
Well, enough of them are dead.
Let loose the space magic.
As soon as we're out of here, I'll give everybody the rundown for the week. And then I will get back to doing real life stuff for a few hours.
Ew.
Hey,
Maybe
I'm not
children
working.
listening in.
I am not working on a
Real-life growth.
deadline until the middle of April, so I'm kind of enjoying this.
What deadline? For what?
I have to go. I don't have to. I'm going to Texas in about a month. We have tickets to see Electric Callboy.
What is that?
Electric Callboy is a German heavy metal EDM band. They are weird, but they're pretty
You had
good.
me at EDM.
Pardon?
You had me at EDM.
We'll go look them up, Tess. Let's see. I don't know where to start. What piece of music is the most introductory? You might try Hypa Hypa.
That was the other guy, Ute.
Uta?
Scooter. Like the scooter. Scooter.
How much is the fish?
Those guys.
I don't know that.
Indeed.
That one, Taz, is their first one with their current singer, Nico.
Okay.
But you have to get through the first 40 seconds.
Where did you post it?
It's in the stream chat. I can send it to you too.
Which chat?
The stream chat that I'm looking at.
I found it. No, I did not.
There, try that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me get there. Oh, there.
Is this their song? All of it?
That's one of their songs.
I've been looking for that beat for so long.
Each song they do is different. This is the only description I've got. So this one is very much I don't know what you call that, a 90s. They've got a, do you know the song Every Time We Touch?
Oh,
Every time we touch, I do something.
Yes, I get the feeling. Yes. They have a version of that is, there's no way to describe it. It's very good. I will say, music-wise, these guys actually know what music is. But they don't tour the U.S. very often. Let's see. So they're starting off in Dallas. This will be their first show in the U.S. But I strongly suggest, if you want to hear something weird AF, this is the one to listen to. And every song is different. Their covers are interesting. Their musical style is interesting, but they don't go for trying to do the same thing over and over and over and over, which makes it fun.
that is nice.
But anyway, so that's in April. So I got a whole month before I have to even deal with that. So I don't have any deadlines. It's kind of like, I get to relax for a month. And when I get back from that, I got 3 months before we have to go to Las Vegas. So anyway, I was going to give you the rundown for this week. I will not be on tonight. I'm going to go to class. I should be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we will have the 3 episodes of Starfleet Academy for the watch party.
3 episodes.
3 episodes. We're going to do 8, 9, and 10 because we ended it with 7.
Yeah.
And we'll catch up. So since that will be a little bit longer party, I think we'll start a little bit earlier at 6 p.m. And that'll get us through 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that gets us out 9. And it gives us time for doing some chat afterwards. As we always do, because the conversations when we are done are always so interesting. All right, everybody.
How long will you need to go to Texas?
Well, I'm taking an airplane, so about 3 hours in the air. My friends who are driving home from here to Texas, 28 hours in a car. I'm driving to
Vegas. It's way too big.
Texas is huge. I'm going to Vegas, and that's 31 hours.
I drive 2 hours, and then I'm in the Netherlands or Belgium or Luxembourg or France.
Yeah.
I drive 5 hours, and I can visit Chris.
Technically, you could easily drive 12 hours and still be in Texas. Easily. It's a big state.
You need to push America into the wash so it shrinks a bit.
Yeah, well,
It took me a day to drive across Texas.
Oh, Texas is big. Yeah, I skirted across a little chunk of Texas to go to Vegas on the trip out there, and it's still big. It's big. Though I will say Nebraska is a lot bigger. Drunken Heretic, have you ever driven through Nebraska?
I don't believe that it is bigger. It
Oh, yeah,
might be more boring, but yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like, oh my God, will this trip never end? It's just flat in cornfields. Flat cornfields. And the road is straight. So we actually had a team that had to drive through Nebraska to go to one of our sites. because there was no easy way to fly there, and we always had to send 2 people because it wasn't safe for one person to do the drive alone for the, I don't know, like 8 hours of Nebraska flat, straight road in a cornfield. It's dangerous. But anyway, that's the rundown for this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, obviously every morning. Friday night is a watch party. Saturday night is Savage Worlds gameplay.
The Savage Worlds.
Savage Worlds is a TTRPG that we are playing at a friend's house.
Did you say titty?
No, TT.
Yes.
Tabletop.
Okay.
No, no
You
titties.
had
These
me
are family.
excited. You had me excited there for a moment.
No. These are family members. None of that. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful morning. We will see you tomorrow morning, as we like to say around here. Stay moopsy.
Um,
Who are you? We are the knights who say
Moopsy.